As far as the federal taxes going up, we will see that, of course, if we see a different administration. I believe, and just remember this, I can almost guarantee we will see a VAT tax. We are going to see a VAT tax. And that is a value-added tax. We're going to see it because both Republicans and Democrats are okay with it. And here's what's going to happen. It's going to start at maybe 0.90% or something in that neighborhood. And all of us are going to say, 0.90%, I'll pitch in 90 cents, for the sake of, the economy and things to get better and all that. I'm glad to do that. That's what happened in the Eurozone. It was below $1. Below 1%. I told you the story that Yvonne and I last summer, I think it was Denmark. It was either Denmark or Finland. I don't remember. We were walking around and we went into this, in the wharf area, in the dock area there was a group of stores, and we went in. It was like a market, and we went in and had a Danish and a cup of coffee. And, I looked at the prices, and I get the bill, and I look and I say, it wasn't bad. I was putting it. And then I scrolled my eyes down a little bit, 28% VAT tax. Now, I'm still trying to figure out what value was added by me eating a Danish. I got more calories out of it. That wasn't good for me. Where's the value added to my eating Danish and drinking a cup of coffee? But it's no longer a value added tax. That's what we're going to have. And it's on everything. And, someone in one of those, Norway, somewhere in one of those countries that we visited last summer, was saying, their tax is only about 35%. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not right. So, of course, I immediately went to Google just to make sure I was thinking right. 74%. But they don't look at the VAT tax. They're not looking at this other personal tax and income tax and different things that they have based on the county in which they live and things like that. It's crazy. And so it doesn't matter if value is added or not. It's a tax, and they ought to call it what it is, and maybe we should too. It's a federal sales tax on everything. And that's all it is. And so a value-added tax, let me just tell you how dangerous it is. Even if it's only 0.25%, the way a value-added tax goes is every time value is added to something, there's a tax. So when you strip a tree of its raw material of a rubber tree or a rubber plant, and you go through the plantation and you strip that rubber, you added value to it because now it's off the trees or plants. Then you process it. You roll it into sheets. You added a value. There's a tax on it. Now you take those sheets and you send it to another plant that embeds into this rubber steel fibers. Added value. Then it goes from that steel fiber plant and it goes to a tire manufacturer that molds it into a tire. Another value added. Another tax. Then it goes from the tire plant to the automobile plant where it's put on a car, more value added, and it's taxed again. I don't have to tell you, listening to that scenario, and I bet I missed a couple steps in there, that can't be good for the consumer. Of course it can't. It isn't. And I will tell you something else. It has never been good for the countries most countries, and I know this for certain, it won't be good for America.
Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.